No, it looks good, I think, up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Looks great. Like it was always meant to be.
She's back at home again.
Yes,
She's
she
clapping
is.
herself right now.
Look how beautiful. Growing up in Michigan gave me a real appreciation for nature. That feeling you get when you're in nature, grounded, centered, and serene, is something I try to replicate by bringing natural materials into my designs. I can't stop touching it. My name is Sarah Sherman Samuel, and I'm an interior designer. After going to school for graphic design, I moved to Los Angeles to pursue a creative career.
Quick, quick.
It's where I married my husband, Rupert, and we had our 2 beautiful babies. It's also where I established my own design studio. Ta-da! But after some soul searching, we decided that Michigan was where we wanted to raise our family. So we packed our bags and headed home to the Midwest to design some more. Whether it's renovating old houses, or starting from scratch on a new build, for personal projects or in clients' homes, the goal for me stays the same. It's gorgeous, providing inspired interiors. Like my teeth are chattering. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Buster. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. I am at the Spain's house today. Chris and Stacy's kids go to the same school that my kids go to. And they brought me on board to design the space.
Thank you guys for coming.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Excited.
I love this room.
Such good bones. Just needs a refresh.
Right. The Spains bought this house a while ago with the idea that they were going to renovate it. It was built in 1964, but it hasn't been touched since. I love the wood in this room.
It's really nice.
Yeah. The living room is clad in this gorgeous wood paneling, which we're going to keep, but the brick is a little busy. The brick, we were thinking of doing a lime wash paint.
I've really come a long way since I did not want to paint. That was like my big thing is
You're like, I'm not painting.
We're not gonna touch the
Painting
brick.
the brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sarah
I've been
has
wearing them down on all
Yeah.
things.
Grinding.
systematically just breaking me down. And so now
Calling you.
Don't
at 2
worry, I'm
a.m.
gonna give you a sample pot of the lime wash and do a little corner back there so you can.
yeah. No, I'm excited. I think it'll look good.
I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah.
Because
See
we
how-
love the brick
the
wall.
texture.
And I
I
think
love the
that's
texture
why
of the
like
brick.
Chris was hesitant because we were like, this curved brick wall is so cool. Like,
Yeah.
It just needs something.
The brick has quite a bit of different colors coming through, which isn't the aesthetic that we like. I don't want to say it's wrong. It's not wrong. Don't worry, you're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
So
I know.
now we will be painting the brick and it's gonna look awesome. That's my one rule, just make it look cool.
We'd like to make the brick more of a uniform color. So we're gonna apply lime wash, and that will make the whole room feel more streamlined and a little more modern. And the fireplace screen is also dated, so we're just going to take it off and expose more of the brick. We're also going to streamline the wood mantle, which will give the whole wall a cleaner, more custom tailored look. This whole thing is your favorite part, right?
Yes. We would like to update this.
So is the plan to just replace the outside screen? So it's just gonna be another like exterior piece that sits on the outside?
You can trim out inside the box so you can see like the edges of the brick and you don't have like some big metal weird thing up front.
I still really love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That first one.
Oh, okay, nice.
I mean, I think this hardwood is so beautiful. I would love that.
Yeah. The floors are carpet, which we're going to be ripping out and laying wood floors. We're looking for a wood that doesn't compete with the current wood. I don't want to try and match it perfectly. I want it to contrast a little bit. It'll be nice to have the floor a bit lighter since we're going darker all around.
And then in terms of lighting, what are we thinking about? Because it does get really dark in here at night.
We're gonna add one sconce.
On each side?
big
Yeah, it's big and it has like 2
Okay.
Two
lights on it. We want to install sconces and some lamps around the room so that there's more ambient light throughout the space. It's nice having lighting in a cozy room like this, like
Yeah.
more face level anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then are we gonna keep this fan here? Because it's pretty,
Definitely.
you know, pretty spectacular.
I think we can come up with a more modern
So if we can get something
Just
that
like
fits
something
the...
very simple.
Yeah. At the end of the day, this space is going to be gorgeous, and I am excited about it.
Well, it sounds like we have a plan in place.
Can I go back to watch TV?
Yes, you can. Thanks for asking.
My friend Jamie just rented a space in California, this new retail space, and
Ooh.
she wants us to do it. She's a therapist, so she'll have like group sessions and private sessions, and then also like a wellness shop.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's gonna be awesome. The Well-Lived Women is going to be a community space for women that involves all things for living well and living with intention. My workload right now is currently full, so adding a new project in California won't be easy. But since I already know Jamie so well, I can bypass a big part of the job, which is getting to know her and getting to know her personal style. Here's like the vibes.
Yeah.
It's fun. So it's like rustic California canyon meets Parisian.
Oh, yeah. You
So-
gotta have a little
Yeah.
flair in there.
Jamie found this big one-room space, and she hired me to carve it up into all the different rooms and spaces for all the uses that she wanted. So I'm designing the retail space, the workshop space, the group space, her office, the whole thing. She wanted the aesthetic to really be grounded in the earthiness of Topanga Canyon, but then also have some old world Parisian accents. So it's this.
This is very Parisian.
I know.
That's
I'm just gonna walk in and be instantly
so
healed.
comfy.
You won't even just say anything. I am at the Spain's house today, meeting with our contractor, Brian, talking about how we're going to transform the fireplace. I really want to keep the mid-century feel in this space, but also bring it into this century. So, I mean, yeah, we're in a new century, aren't we? Okay, I was like, wait, was that wrong? Because I like this, I do not like these.
You want to get rid of these.
Right. There's these big corbels, and ideally, Brian can get rid of those pieces because they're a little bit traditional, and I'd like it to be more streamlined and a mid-century home. We can take this off. I just want to see what it looks like.
Just got like one clip on it.
One. Oh,
I'm waiting for the birds to fly out.
right. So much prettier. Can we just take it out?
Where do you want it?
I don't know, outside. Chris, the homeowner, is a bit worried about painting the brick. So I'm going to lime wash a few test bricks in a charcoal color just to make sure I have the color perfect.
Is it similar to the color that you want to go with
I think
on the
so.
inside?
It might be the color.
We'll find out when we test it.
Exactly. I grabbed these from our home patio.
I'm curious on the texture.
I know, me too, because there's so many different colors in that brick.
Well, and it has a lot of texture to it, so
Yeah.
it's like, what's...
What's it gonna look like?
And you're saying it'll dry lighter.
Right, yeah, it usually dries a little bit lighter and then really matte and chalky. Right now, the brick kind of blends with the wood, so by painting it black, it'll actually make the brick stand out more and be more of a feature. Look how pretty. It'll need 2 coats for sure, but, oh.
Don't grab your hat.
Yeah, I know, remind me again in 5 seconds.
That'll probably...
Well,
Dirty. Don't grab your hat.
Sarah, is there a bench on the backside of the group room?
no, that's just blank wall.
Gotcha. Just a countertop, not a seating area. So are you against doing the cubbies smaller?
I think if we did, I'd probably take off the top ones.
Okay.
And just have this go all the way up.
Okay. I don't know that I'm gonna need so much storage up there. So if it's not
Okay.
for cuteness, I'd rather prioritize the functionality
Of the
of
smaller
the shoe
cubbies.
cubbies. Okay.
So the Well-Lived Woman space is coming along. When you first walk in, we're gonna build retail space. And we're doing some kind of organic shaped arch niches where it will display the product. We're using concrete floors and rugged tile, but the overall feeling of it is still very warm.
Do you feel like you want to go into the direction of green for the room or stay here?
I think this will be so pretty.
Okay.
In the room for group therapy, Jamie really gravitates towards green, but we're gonna kind of just cover the whole room in rusty terracotta color to make it feel a little more cozy. I was already leaning towards this color anyway, where I think this one goes a little bit blush.
All right. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Hi, ladies.
Good
Thank
to
you so
see you.
much.
So the holes we have are that little desk, cozy desk chair
Okay.
for that little nook.
Yeah.
And then any like accessories or anything that we can find. We're here at my friend Anna's shop, Nueve, and we are hunting for some vintage finds. I always sneak in vintage furniture whenever possible, especially in a home that is built in 1964. I think it's really nice to mix in things that have their own story and their own history. And anytime you bring in vintage furniture, it automatically brings a little bit more soul to a space. This is a pencil holder. Well, we don't have the desk yet, but I think you need that for your desk.
I love this.
This cute guy.
Yeah.
That's not a chair, but it's cute, and I want it. And I want you to have it. Yeah. What's this guy?
That one
Look at this corduroy.
just got done, and I'm pretty sure that fabric is new old stock, so, 70s or 80s or something like that.
Well, the terracotta is like my color.
It looks
very
old.
on brand.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love the lines. Do you see the feet? I'm kind of a sucker for fully upholstered legs where it just like all goes into one.
Yeah. Oh, it's so soft. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's cozy. I like it. Oh my goodness.
I love it. The chair we found is going to sit next to a desk we have not found yet, but
And it just goes with the whole cozy feel of the room.
right.
It just like melts
Oh,
right
yeah.
in. Is it tall enough?
Uh-huh. Anna had just reupholstered it, so it's as if we got the chair brand new from the 80s.
Yeah. But cool 80s.
But really good
not-
80s. Yeah, exactly.
Just beautiful. I think it will be perfect
I think so too.
in that corner with the brick
Yeah.
and a little
So,
desk.
She's the one. Is this the sofa?
It is.
And here's the sconce. Good, so we can place it. We are just checking in on the Spain's project. To see how the demo's going, see some pieces that have arrived, plan out the shelves and artwork. This is the sofa color.
That looks really good, Sarah.
It's nice to see all the stuff that we're not keeping cleaned out, so it's easier to visualize what we're going to be putting in. Seeing the green with the beautiful wood walls feels things are starting to come together.
Okay, so this is the
Part that goes on the wall.
yeah.
This is going at like the end of the couch
Yeah.
or in the middle?
Oh, over there.
End.
Oh, I thought it was over here.
Well, that's why we're here.
We are basing the placement of the sconce off of the sofa shape, which then also relates to where the rug's gonna lie and artwork and all the furniture. So we're kind of mocking up where things are gonna land in the living room.
So on that side, we'll have the bookshelves with.
Exactly, right.
So-
Like this will help kind of balance off
Fill-
because there's all that space.
Yeah.
I feel like that feels pretty good.
The sconce light we're using allows us to be a little more asymmetric with our placement of things. Sarah doesn't do things in a grid, it's offset, it's asymmetric, and things are intersecting, and it ends up coming a whole symmetric thing on its own.
What else we got, Chief?
Can you show me what 14 inches is?
14 would be here.
Okay, 5 shelves.
5 shelves.
And then there was carpet here before, which is more forgiving around the base.
Oh, she's gonna be dicey for us to put wood in. Yeah. As the wood runs into the wall, we'll need to trace each piece of wood and scribe it to where the wood like indents here and then like comes across in this angle and then indents. Because each piece of brick is going to be a different, give us a different edge.
With our new wood flooring, we don't want to put casing or floor base at the base of the brick. We want that to be a really clean transition, so our installers might be cursing our names, but it'll look beautiful.
Oh, we have a plan.
We have a plan.
You're not with it today at all,
I
am
know.
You slept well last night.
Not really.
You don't work well on sleep deficit, for sure. No, you've got the red eyes.
I know. We got to nail down when Jamie's Well-Lived Women opening is.
All right, well, let's do it.
Did I ever show you the photos? So this is
Wow.
from inside the group room. And then look,
Oh, it's like a communal
watch
life.
this.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's one giant
That's
sunken
wicked.
round sofa.
And that's where they all do their sessions.
So in this space, I'm designing, there's going to be a group room, which I'm really excited about because there's going to be a giant round built-in sofa.
You bring the 60s back, man.
Tons of pillows. And she said she wouldn't be mad if it was womb-like. So I'm going all the way with
That's
it.
a great one. Really cool, man.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of her too. That's super cool. We got to book those flights. Well, I'm probably not invited to a women's wellness retreat opening anyway.
It's not retreat. Today is a big day at the Spain's house. The crew is installing the new wood floors. We chose a light wood that's going to give some contrast to the existing wood while brightening up the room overall. It's going to be a bit of a tricky installation process though, because the guys have to carefully cut every wood plank so it fits flush up against the bumpy bricks on that curved back wall. Speaking of bricks, we did finally settle on a shade of black lime wash, so the painters are also at the house today to paint all the brick walls. After a coat of gray primer, the black will actually allow the brick to stand out more and be more of a feature in the room, whereas before it sort of blended in with the wood paneling. So I can't wait to see it when it's all done. And while that's all happening, I'm heading out to California to see how the Well-Lived Woman space turned out, now that it's all finished. I'm excited to see the space. It's so good. Aww. It's gorgeous. Like every little thing. It is so, so good.
Honestly, it's what I hoped it would be, and it's so much more.
It just came together so well. Designing a space like this where there's multiple functions within one space is actually kind of one of my favorite things because I love solving problems with design and figuring things out. It's like a puzzle. That reception desk turned out so good.
The handmade terracotta.
And the travertine on top.
Yeah. Something that I love about working with Sarah is I trust her so much. It feels special and it feels warm, but it doesn't feel precious. And that's a hard balance to strike, you know, and it comes from good design.
And the group room. This is my favorite.
It feels so different in here than it does out there,
Right.
or it does anywhere else. Like, I don't know
Right,
a room
it's
like
such
this.
it is like an intimate space.
Yeah, so it
Comfortable
makes
and-
people want to hang out, relax, not look at the clock,
Right.
and maybe share things that they don't want to share out there.
Yeah. We brought a lot of soft materials into that space to make it extra cozy. It's all in the same monochromatic terracotta color, so it feels very soothing. The room itself is just like a big hug. This is such a special place, like so special. And I'm so happy to have been a part of it.
Yeah, it does feel special. It feels really good to be here. And I feel really lucky to have been the recipient of that natural skill you have.
I'm bad at accepting compliments.
It's okay. We can talk about it in the therapy room.
Okay, let's just throw it down here for a sec. Because my back's about to give out.
We're at the Spain's house today, installing the living room.
Yeah, that's pretty, man.
I know.
I know.
I know. I did so good. Brian, the contractor, just put the mantle up and they finished painting yesterday. The lime wash on the brick completely transformed the space. And that's probably my favorite part of the room.
Let's see where that falls. That's about right, but
the Spains are coming at 4. They haven't seen it since it's been demoed. So it really is going to be this kind of big reveal that I don't usually get to do.
Good? Yeah. Should be perfect.
Seeing the large swath of green on the sofa with the terracotta chair that we picked out. I'm just hoping that they are super happy with it. I can't wait to see the reactions.
Oh, that's nice, man. Josh, I'll see you in an hour, mate.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Lona. Oh. Come in, come in. Oh.
Whoa.
God.
What?
What do you guys see?
Holy cow. This doesn't look like the same house. Incredible. Oh my gosh. As the person who was very adamant against painting the brick, I'm very happy that we did it. That is so cool. It looks incredible. It kind of makes the room. So, lesson learned, the wife is always right.
Well, I think Sarah's always right, so. It looks completely different.
Completely different. Oh my God, and the fan?
Even you can sit.
Luna, look at this bird, it's so cool.
I was extra excited about preserving the gorgeous wood and then just playing up that warm, cozy, moody feeling by really leaning into it.
It took me a second to remember that the wood hadn't been changed because with the gray brick now it stands out so much better. Like I had to remind myself that it was actually the original wood. It just looks really pretty. We spent so long living in this house when it was like not like homey and furnished. And it always felt like
we're camping kind of.
And now this like feels like a home.
That just looks so cool, so different.
They had lived here, I think, for 2 years before starting construction. So they didn't put any time into furnishing it. And so when she said that now it feels like a home, like that's the very best thing that I could give to a client.
Family hug in our new family room. Super cool, huh, guys? Now we just gotta make sure you guys don't ruin all the furniture, huh?